Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my pre-arrival leaderboard for Miss Supranational 2023. Welcome! So this is my pre-arrival leaderboard for Miss Supranational 2023. The pageant is going to happen on July 15th where we will be crowning Lalayla Mswane's successor. And I'm so thankful that Super Chat has finished before I release this video because we have at least a valid basis on who will make it in my personal top 24. Of course, everything could still change. There's a lot of sub-competitions that will happen during the event and before the event as well, so that could change the list as well. But as of the moment, based on everything that I've seen so far, here's my current top 24. And let me just tell you, it's difficult to rank these ladies as of the moment, especially that the major factor that we've seen only is just the interview. I'm so excited to watch how they strut the runway and see how they do on that field as well. But as of the moment, after looking into their Super Chat performances and everything that I've seen so far, here's my current top 24. Starting with number 24, Indonesia. Jacinta Aurelia. I know Indonesia got a very strong track record in this pageant, and I also have Jacinta. I also think that Jacinta is a very strong contender, but I was a little bit underwhelmed by her Super Chat performance. I really hope that she could improve her public speaking in order for her to bounce back in the game. She's good, she can express herself very well, but she needs to avoid the very pageant-patty responses because it doesn't make her sound authentic. Number 23 goes to Nicaragua. Catherine Burgos. I loved her during the Super Chat. If she continues to slay the interviews, she could really be saving herself a spot in the top 24. I hope she could give us strong performances and a much better styling as well, because she has the potentials to do very well in this competition. Number 22, Romania. Ioana Hotaran, another sentimental favorite. She was so likable and she was so good during the interviews. Also, she is a pageant veteran, so I have high expectations that she will deliver in the competition and place not less than top 24. Number 21 goes to Netherlands. Luna Isabella Stienstra. If Netherlands could give a solid runway performance, she could be a surprise for a top 12 or even top 5. Her interviews were great, she looked incredibly stunning, and she is giving me a vibe that she could be one of the potential strong contenders of this batch. But as of the moment, she's good, and I'm so excited to see her once the competition officially begins. Number 20, Germany. Maria Ignat. She is another surprise to me in the Super Chat, and because she is so good during the interviews and very beautiful too, I am really crossing my fingers that she'll perform well in the preliminaries and also in the runway performances, because I would love to see Germany in the top 24. I hope she keeps the momentum or at least go much higher until the finals. Number 19, Canada. Alexa Marie Grant. Everybody needs to watch out for this one because I felt like she could be one of the strongest dark horse of this batch. She is incredible in public speaking, and if she could also nail her runway performances, she could be the biggest spoiler in one of the top spots. Number 18, the United States. Riley Spinks. United States doesn't have a very consistent record at Miss Supranational, but there's something about Riley that made me feel like she's going to bring back USA on the spotlight. She's stunning, she speaks very well, and she looked super prepared. So hopefully everything that I've seen so far will be translated into a very good performance and incredible presentation. Number 17, Cuba. Monica Aguilar. Here's one of the ladies that I also consider as a silent threat. She was consistently strong during the Super Chat. Her figure looked amazing. She's stunning and her runway performances were top notch. So definitely this is the woman that we need to keep an eye on, because I believe that if there is one woman who could destroy our predictions, she could potentially do it. Number 16, Puerto Rico. Camille Fabry, Puerto Rico got a very strong stage presence which could really work in her favor. Her interviews were great. To me, it needs a little bit more polishing. Overall, I think with the right and strong performances, she could still go high on the list. If she could be able to work on her aura, make herself look like a really strong contender, Puerto Rico could go very far in this competition. Number 15. Guatemala. Naida Estobier, her modelesque and stunning features made her get some more waves in this competition, and with her performance at Super Chat, she proved that she is going to be one of the serious contenders of this edition. I am looking forward to see more because based on what I've seen so far, I am really feeling that Guatemala could shake the list a little bit. Number 14. IT. Merli Florizard, IT must be very, very proud of their contender. Seriously, one of the strongest in terms of public speaking, and with her profile, I felt like she has prepared herself very, very well for this competition. I am 100% sure that one of the spots is already sealed for her. I mean, you cannot ignore someone as good as her in public speaking. And as what I've said, I also loved her profile, and I'm looking forward to see how she does in other parts of the competition because oh my gosh, this woman is just so good. Number 13 goes to Trinidad and Tobago. Khadijah Joseph, one of the ladies who also made me so proud during the Super Chat. I also think that she is quite underrated and deserves to be acknowledged because of her beauty and incredible speaking skills. Again, Trinidad and Tobago consistently do well in this pageant, so you might reconsider your list if you don't have her in it, because I'm pretty sure she will be in there in the top 24. Number 12. Venezuela. Celine Delgado. I think Venezuela has a very strong chance of making into a top 5 spot once again and continue their top 5 streak. She is a sure performer on the runway. I am not sure if she speaks English, but I like how she performed in the Super Chat, answering and speaking in her own language. She has the command, the clear and strong content in her response, and she definitely looked super ready for her competition. As of the moment, the only reason why I am considering her out of my top 5 as of this time is that there are some strong contenders based on my personal opinion, but I felt like she is also worthy to be considered as a potential top 5 contender. I mean, if you'll follow her on her social media, her styling and everything that she is preparing for, wow, this woman is so ready for this pageant. Number 11. Mexico. Vanessa Lopez. Mexico has grown so much on me. She has started to show started to show people why she is a contender that needs to be taken seriously. I loved her a lot during the Super Chat, and if she could come to the competition with a winning look and aura, she may be a spoiler in the top 5. I haven't released my review video, but she is actually my winner in her episode of Super Chat. I just love her very much. Loved her personality. I also love her her podcast where she talks about her advocacy. She's just an amazing contender, and I cannot wait to see more. Number 10, South Africa. Ayanda Tabete, what an incredible candidate for a country who's currently holding the crown. I think she has shown that she is a strong defender of the title. Her Super Chat performance was pure flawless. Perfect. It was so good, and if by any chance that she makes the top 5 once again, a back-to-back could potentially happen. Number 9 goes to India. Pragnya Ayagari. The transformation of India was impeccable. Not only that she delivered strongly in public speaking, she has completely transformed and elevated herself in terms of aura, overall styling and presentation. And of course, I have also watched her recent runway performances, and she is killing it. And to be honest, it excites me because she has this Cinderella transformation, and I know it's not just me who doubted her selection a little bit. I have been reading commentaries as well, and many people doubted her at first too, but now, wow, I cannot believe her transformation. I mean, she is just amazing, and I'm so excited because India is one of the strongest country at Miss Supranational with 2 titles on their belt. So having Pragnya is just definitely a game changer here. Number 8 goes to the United Kingdom. Amarose Collingridge. This is going to be an incredible comeback for her. I have a feeling that she will do much better this year and having a potential to even go for the top 5 or even win. She is so likable. She is stunning. She is Miss Supranational prototype. She slayed the Super Chat, and I am crossing my fingers that she will slay the runway performances too. That's one of the areas of improvement compared to her previous pageant. So hopefully she was able to work on that and hopefully slay it this time. Number 7 goes to Brazil. Sinclair, France, a strong contender coming into the competition. After watching her Super Chat, she is indeed coming as a sure qualifier in the top 12 or top 5. And if she could polish her English even more, her delivery, if she decides to speak in English during the interview, then she would be outstanding. Everyone needs to have Brazil high on their list because this woman is delivering. Number 6 goes to Thailand. Batraporn. Based on the overall list, Thailand could be a top 12 or top 5 contender as well because her walk and overall presentation so far are solid. And as what I have said before in my early leaderboards, her walk so far is one of the strongest that I've seen. Her body is amazing. Everything about physical transformation and preparation, she is one of the strongest. So there's no way that she will be left out of the top 12. I believe top 12 is sealed for her. Top 5 would just depend on her finale presentation and performance. But as of the moment, her interviews are decent, but with a tough competition like this, she needs to work on it and improve it even more to get the crown. I do commend her because she has definitely exceeded our expectation when it comes to public speaking, but we wanted it to be much cleaner and much stronger if she wanted to take Thailand, if she wanted to take another crown for Thailand. Now let's go to my current top 5 for my pre-arrival leaderboard, starting with my number 5, Ecuador. Andrea Aguilera. Her major strength is definitely her runway performances and her aura on stage. And with the format of the competition, she could actually be sailing easily into the top 12 or even top 5. Her interviews may not be the strongest against other candidates, but as what I have said before as well, she has improved more than what we were expecting. And another thing that made me love Ecuador is that she has this personality that is very, very likable, very relatable, and the moment when she speaks on stage, you can just say, oh my gosh, she's so good. And that likability is a major factor, not only in pageant but in real life too. So that's her strength. Now let's go to number 4, Zimbabwesakile Dube. African region has won the crown for 2 years in a row, and I potentially see that as a possibility for them to pull a 3-peat win. And I see Sakile as a flag bearer of Africa as of the moment. South Africa's good too, but as of the moment, I am leaning more to Zimbabwe. Sakile is an incredible woman, and when I saw her at Miss Earth before, I was super thankful that she decided to compete again. I honestly think that she is much stronger now, much better in terms of styling, more polished, and much stronger in public speaking. I can see her as a potential bet for Africa to pull that 3-peat victory for the African region. Number 3 goes to the Dominican Republic. Cristal Matos. I have never doubted Dominican Republic, and I'm glad that she has lived up to all the hype that I've given her. One of the best speakers in the group, and I am so excited to see her giving us a show, especially during the Super Chat. I know others don't have her on their list, but if we just base it as of this time, I have a sure feeling that she is a sure top contender as of now. Number 2, the Philippines. Pauline Adams, she is giving me potential winner vibes. Not only that she's beautiful, but she is one of the most consistent in terms of public speaking. She's also very smart, and one factor that I think is perfect for Miss Supranational is that she is very, very likable, and her attitude fits this pageant. If this is a fairy tale, Pauline could be the Cinderella of Miss Supranational. I mean, her story, her transformation, and her journey makes people, she makes people want to root for her to win. And that is such a likable personality. And we know what works with Miss Supranational. We always have the most likable winners, the nicest attitude when it comes to winners, and that's what makes Miss Supranational different from other pageants. It is all about behavior, your attitude, your personality, and the way you live your life based on what you believed in. So I believe Pauline is a very strong contender coming into the competition, and I have also seen her improvement. I have seen how she looked in her, what do you call this, in an event where she was wearing a yellow gown. I forgot the exact name of the event, but she looked amazing, and her transformation is just impeccable. And I am so hoping that she will do very well, because I am sure that many people are rooting for her to do very well. If she wins, this could be a great conclusion to her pageant journey. But of course, we're not closing the book yet. There's a lot of strong contenders, but Pauline is definitely coming strong for the Philippines. And as of the moment, my current number 1 for Miss Supranational 2023 pre-arrival leaderboard is PeruValeria Flores. She is giving me Miss Supranational vibes as of the moment. I was really proud that she was given the chance to represent her country, and she has proved why she deserved to be here. She has the star quality, she is incredibly strong, and I haven't seen an update on her walk yet, but as what I've said, and I've always believed in Team Peru when it comes to preparing their candidates, and I know that she will not come to the competition unprepared, because if you have observed her super chat, she already looks stunning, she speaks very, very well, and that is going to be her major strength. And I'm also crossing my fingers that after all the training that they did, she will also nail the runway. And as of the moment, it is very clear to me that Peru is a very, very strong contender for the win. Peru hasn't won Miss Supranational yet, so it would be great to see a new country winning the crown. So that's it. This is my pre-arrival leaderboard for Miss Supranational 2023, and I am looking forward to know your thoughts, your opinion about my ranking and my commentaries. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.